Great Smoky Mountain National Park. We finally made it. If you fall down that, you are a goner. Okay guys, I think I have reached my limit. Great Smoky Mountains, here we come. The whole ride up here has been a nightmare. It has been this chaotic. We're not even to my campsite yet. Like I just said, we're staying in the Smokies in this trip. I have some things that I want to do out in the Smoky Mountains that I've never done before. So we're making the trip all the way out there, pretty far away from where I was. Obviously we can't do too much today because it is just a wash. I mean, it is soaked. Got a little bit of something. Nice. Awesome. I've only been to the Great Smoky Mountains like a handful of times. I've only been there, I think, twice on the channel, and those videos are like really old. I have yet to take this truck up there and explore. So I figured, you know what? Tomorrow is supposed to be a fairly nice day. It says it's sunny and stuff, so I was like, there's a hike I've always wanted to do up there. So we're gonna drive all the way there and we're gonna try to do this hike. I bought all the permits, parking passes, all the stuff. We're ready to go. And I'm excited. It's something I've wanted to do for years. So yeah. Now we're through that and we have some more traffic. I guess that's Asheville for you. Literally, we just passed a crash, and then as soon as we pass that one, we go over a hill and there's another one. Do people in Asheville not know how to drive? I mean, come on. I know it's raining, but dang. Hopefully everybody's all right. I'm trying to get to my campsite before dark because I don't really know where it's at, and I don't really know. I'm staying in a campground because trying to boondock out in the Smokies is like a nightmare. So I just booked a little campground, little site out there, and it's near the trailhead for the hike in the morning. So I did that, but I don't really know how long I have until like can I just check in at any time, or like I don't really know. So I'm trying to get there early before whoever works there goes home, if they go home. I don't know. I didn't really look into it, but I booked it this morning. What the heck is this? What is this? They got the whole on-ramp shut down. Dude. Oh. I don't know where I'm going now. I don't know what I'm doing. They got literally the on-ramp shut down. All right. I think I figured it out. I think that added about half an hour to our trip, which is great. Good news is we get to take the back scenic route, you know. I don't know if it's gonna be scenic or not, but it's not gonna be an interstate. All right, we made it out to Cherokee. We're on the Cherokee Reservation. As you can see, that is the casino. They have a casino out here on the reservation. Definitely not doing that. Not a gambler. But if I was, it's pretty big too. It's a huge old casino, and it looks kind of vacant. Big freaking building in the middle of nowhere. There it is, guys. Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Boom. We finally made it. Haha. Holy elk. I mean, dude, that is a lot of freaking elk. I've never seen, can you guys see this? Look at how much elk there is. There's gotta be 50. Some over here. Okay, I'm confused. I guess it's closed. The office is closed. I mean, I did pick my campground out and pay for it online, so I guess I'm good. There's literally nobody here. It's like a ghost town. All right, so this is the campsite. We have fire ring, a table, little hanging system there, pole. I don't know what that's for. We have a tent site. Even though I'm not gonna be in a tent, here's a tent site. Very open. Here's the truck. Nice. Literally the only person here. Beautiful weather right now. It's not raining. It's nice and crisp, but it's not like super cold. And like these trees, these hemlock trees, these ones make the air smell so good. It smells like a Christmas forest. Gosh dang it. Every time. Every time. You guys would not believe how many times this happened to me. Guys, check out what I got. So my mom has an antique shop at an antique mall, and I was walking around there one day and I found this High Adventure. I don't know that brand, but it's like an old school backpacking pack. The aluminum frame and everything. And you know, I've had it for like 2 months and I've never used it. This is what I'm gonna be using on my hike tomorrow. I thought it was cool. It's probably not gonna be comfortable, but I thought it was cool. So I haven't said it yet, but the reason that we're up here is we are climbing Mount LeConte tomorrow, which is one of the tallest mountains on the East Coast. Technically, it is the tallest on the East Coast, prominence-wise, from base to the top. It is the tallest, even taller than Mount Washington, if you can believe that. So we are going to be climbing that. It's 11 miles, I think, out and back. It's going to be a tough one. I think it's like 3,000 feet of elevation. We're going to suffer tomorrow, but it's a hike I've always wanted to do, and we're out here. We're going to do it. Now, if you've watched this channel before, you know I have a pup. You know I have a dog. I'm a dog dad, you know, and he's not here. He's not going to be on this trip because he can't be on this trip. The Smoky Mountains is a national park, and in some national parks, dogs are not allowed to hike on trails. So he had to be left behind. I left him with my mom, so he's spending the night over there. Yeah, I gotta take a whiz, and honestly, I don't know where the bathrooms are. I'm assuming it's that building. Look at that thing, dude. That's pretty sick. I think I hear a little river over there. I'll probably, once we get set up here, kind of go explore a little bit. Let's see if this is a bathroom. It is. What in the heck? Oh, there's another building over here. That one looks like it's got lights on, so maybe in the off season they only have one building open. Something else I wanted to show I got a book, and this book was recommended to me by the people that I bought the camper from, the owners before me. And they said that, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, they said that they read this book because the person they bought it from, the first owner of this camper, named the camper after the camper in this story. The book is called Travels with Charlie by John Steinbeck. Pretty sure that it's about either him or somebody else and his dog, and they travel around America in their camper and truck, which is kind of funny because that's literally what I do. Like, me and my dog, except for right now, most of the time, me and my dog are traveling around the country and traveling around in our little camper. So yeah, it's kind of a fun thing. I got it and I'm gonna read it. I'm excited to see what it's all about. Nice. Pretty, pretty. Man, still dark, but there is some light peeking through. It's 6:54 right now, and apparently it gets bright at like 7:30. How goofy do I look? Do I look goofy? I think we go this way. One thing about this old backpack is I've never used it, and it's old. It's literally like from an antique store. So there's a chance, hopefully I'm not jinxing myself here, there's a chance it could break. And if it breaks, then I don't know what I'm gonna do because I have a bunch of stuff. That's gonna be a nightmare. Perfect time to start right as it's getting dark, right as it's getting light out. Sun's just now coming up. It's a little nippy, but I have tons of stuff in my bag to keep me warm if, you know, it's super cold at the top or whatever. We're coming up on this like natural arch that you have to hike through. Super cool. Look at this. These are like a lot of the bridges. Just like one side has railing and it's just a log cut in half. Super slick too. Kind of sketch, but look at this. It's like yeah, like a natural arch. Super unique. Super cool. I'll tell you one thing though, the trail, super wet. Because last night, around 12:30, a thunderstorm started coming through. And I mean, it was like the most insane storm I've ever camped in. I'll just play a little clip right here. Yeah, it was like that for 3 hours maybe, and it rained all the way until like 5. It was crazy. So trails are pretty soaked, a lot of puddles and muck. Feels so good to be out here in like the Smoky Mountains, like the actual national park, hiking. I don't think I've hiked in the national park, man, since I was a little kid. Like, I do not remember the last time if I even ever did a hike out here. See out there, man, I guess that's why they call it the Smoky Mountains. It's kind of smoky out there. I was just hiking, and no way, I was just hiking. Anyways, just back there, a freaking red squirrel scared the absolute bejibbits out of me. He came jumping out of a rhododendron bush. They're everywhere out here. Alright guys, so we have made it to kind of like the halfway point, I guess. This is called Alum Cave. Man, it is just cool, especially because it rained last night. Look at these little mini waterfalls. Look how fast the clouds are moving. Yeah, I might get a little wet here actually. It's kind of incredible that I have this place to myself. Normally, this place is packed with people. I think that storm, the cold weather and all that scared everybody off, but whoa. Whew. I don't know how well it's coming across on camera, how big and vast all this is, and how beautiful it is. I mean, I've watched videos on it before, and it just, yeah, being here in person is definitely different. Mountain Summit 2.7. We've already done about that many miles, so, and it didn't take me that long. All right, this is our first little bit of ice here. I mean, up to this point, I've been feeling pretty good about the ice problem. I don't know. I mean, it is below freezing up here. I just know there's one section that's like pretty unforgiving. If you slip there and you don't have a good handhold, you're going down the mountain. That one section was pretty bad, but other than that, it's not that bad. Very manageable. Barely any ice on the trail. If there is, it's like kind of crunchy, like this stuff. Super crunchy, icy snow. So that's good. But up there is a very icy forest. Okay, that's not making me feel too good. That is all frozen wasteland over there. Can you see that, guys? Literally the steam coming off of the like water and melting snow. I don't know if you can pick that up on camera, but it's literally steaming, smoking right here. That's cool. Beautiful day. Perfect perfect hike. I mean, I haven't seen a soul. I haven't, which is crazy. I haven't seen anybody. I think we're getting pretty close. I know I've been stressing about this ice the whole time, but I really don't think that I'm gonna need to. There's less ice and just snow. And the snow is not slick. Whew. All right, note to self. Don't check your phone while you're hiking through ice on a cliff. It's just like rime ice, and you cannot see it. Very sketchy, man. Luckily I did not fall down that. That would have hurt. Yeah, like you can't see the ice right here. It's invisible. You see this on the table. It's just a film of ice. Very, very sketchy right here. All this time, I was like, I think we're good on the ice front. So I shouldn't have said anything. I honestly shouldn't have said anything. Gosh, dang it. Luckily, we're all good. It was a graceful, controlled fall, so that was good. But still, terrible place to fall, right on that waterfall area right there. That just shows you how fast, you know, things can happen. You feel all good 1 second, and then just all it takes is just one bad step. I had my phone in my hand. I wasn't looking at it at the moment, but I had it in my hand, and then I had my camera in the other hand, so I didn't have any hands. Bad decision on my part. This is the spot I was concerned about. If you fall down that, you are a goner. A goner. That is a huge cliff, and there's just ice, a sheet of ice all over that. Luckily this cable is here, and luckily this is in the sun, unlike that other spot, so doesn't seem to be any ice. All right, guys, I just threw some gloves on and my other jacket. It was getting kind of cold, and there's some wind with it up here. Hands are frozen, I can't feel anything. But over here, it's pretty freaking frozen, and I'm not too much of a fan of that. If it continues, or like if it gets worse than this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to turn around. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's just completely iced over, and it's super sketchy. I mean, this stuff isn't too bad, but there's certain sections that come out of nowhere, and like they're super slippery, and you just can't tell. Microspikes might have been a good idea for at least this section. Okay, guys, I think I have reached my limit. Right here we have ice all over that. There's no cable. I don't have microspikes. That's a 200-foot cliff. Could I make it across there? Probably, yes. But also, could I fall to my death? Yes, probably. So it's just not worth the risk. I know my limits. One last little view. You know, I feel good about my decision. We're gonna go back, and the mountain isn't going anywhere. I can always come back and conquer it. It's just, yeah, I do not feel good about risking that, you know. I still don't regret my decision, but I just passed a few people And they said I was like right at the top where I turned around. But it's just a little too sketch for me. Be careful up there. There's like a section that's like no cable on a cliff, and there's rime ice. It's like kind of invisible. It's very sketchy.
Okay.
I turned around because I don't have spikes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just be careful. That lady was like, "It was your first time up here? You were so close." But she had micro spikes. Oh my gosh, as I'm talking about it. Oh, yeah, I still don't regret my decision, but it does kind of sting a little bit, you know, knowing that I was right at the top. I will be back.